imagine missing out on views and subscribers because you had the wrong channel settings? I often get questions like, how do you find the correct channel settings? How can you make the best adjustments so you can grow your channel? So on this live stream, or if you're watching a replay, I'm going to dive into what are the best channel settings for YouTube channel. And then they're going to look at, what are some of the ways that you can customize your channel settings or customize your channel so you can grow your channel fast in 2020 and beyond. So I know that YouTube has been changing from the YouTube Classic to YouTube Studio, and as a result, people that were very familiar with the YouTube Studio Classic it takes a while to get used to the new YouTube Studio because they keep on making new changes. So hopefully through this video, you can kind of go through with me and kind of look at your own channel. Have you got your channel set up correctly? Or if you got a new channel, then this is a great live stream to see, kind of going through all the things you should set up correctly so that you can, attract views, attract subscribers. My name is Herman Drost, and my channel is all about how to grow your audience on YouTube so you can attract views, subscribers, leads, sales on autopilot. Because YouTube is a search engine, and once you get a video on YouTube or several videos on YouTube, it can be working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, bringing you in traffic, bringing you in subscribers, views, and sales. And as you upload more and more videos, then you get more and more traffic and more subscribers and make an impact on more and more people. So I want to welcome everybody here. Thanks for moderating, Harley. Good to see you. And we've got Blue Moon Window. We've got Angels Entertainment. Lisa Quilts. Good to see you. We've got Victor, Pigeon and Birds. And, that's an interesting title, Pigeon and Birds. And Blue Moon Window, I think I mentioned that. So I guess the question is, how old is your channel? Maybe you can put your put the age of your channel in the chat or in the comments in the replay. Kind of gives me some idea on the veterans versus people that are just starting building their channel. But I'm going to switch over to some slides so I can kind of show you some of the settings. There's 4 actually main settings, but within those 4 main settings, there's a lot of other hidden settings that probably you don't know about and are kind of useful to manage your channel. So we're going to switch over to it. And so we've got what are the best YouTube channel settings to get more views? That's the big question. So first we want to go into YouTube Studio. So you go into log into YouTube channel, go into YouTube Studio, and then I forgot to mention that on the side here. This is the first part. You have the YouTube Studio, and then you go into settings on the left-hand column. You can see here. So that's how to get to those settings if you didn't know about it in the new YouTube Studio. And once you click on the settings, you get these 4 different categories: general, channel, upload defaults, and community. So the general tab, this is basically the units, the units you get paid, the units in your own country. So that's kind of self-explanatory. US dollars is the default units in this situation. And then after that, you go to channel and you got the basic information, advanced settings, and branding. So the basic information is the name of your channel. So probably a few months ago, I changed the name of my channel, and it's pretty easy to do. You just, if you're, and I'll talk about this later, if you have a personal account, you can only change, you can only have 2 words. But if you have a branded account, then you can use multiple words, about more than 2 words for your channel name. So if you wanted to change your channel name, then this is the place to do it. You just go into settings, channel, and then it says here to edit your channel name, visit your Google account, and then I'll show you that later too. Another way you can change your channel name. But you might want to. The reason I changed my channel name was because I wanted to have the same name across all the different social media sites. So I had before I had site build as a channel name because I'd done web design for many years, but then I switched to Dross Video and synchronized it with all the social media sites, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, etc. So that's something you might consider. It makes it easier for people to remember, what your, as far as branding goes, you can brand all the same colors, etc. So that's just one idea as far as, if you want to change your channel name. Harley's saying he started his channel in 2012, 8 years next month. Wow, congratulations. That's a long time. And then Blue Moon Windows said that my channel's a few years old. Congratulations on that. So I started in 2006, but I didn't really go full steam ahead. I was just kind of experimenting at that time. So yeah, my channel's pretty old, but I have almost 1,000 videos on there now. So let's continue with the settings. So we talked about your channel name, also channel keywords. So if you wanted to rank your channel, then you want to put your channel keywords in there. So my channel is all about YouTube tutorials, video marketing. But if you want to rank your channel, then you want to put some keywords in there, channel keywords. And then you've got the country where you're in is another one there. And I don't know if you can see that, but I've got further down, you've got customize your channel. So I'll talk about that later, but those are the main basic settings. And then moving on to advanced settings, this is a new one that you probably heard about, but advanced settings, this is where your audience, you select if your content's made for kids or not made for kids. So I think most channels are probably no, it's not made for kids. I never upload content that's made for kids. If it's made for kids and adults, then you still check, no, this content is not made for kids. But if it's totally focused on kids, then you want to check, no, this channel is made for kids. I always upload content that's made for kids. The downside of that is that you're not going to have personalized ads. If you're collecting money from AdSense ads, I was reading something in a forum or a group yesterday where somebody had lost like $60,000 because then no longer their channel's being served personalized ads because it's catered to kids. So there's quite a few restrictions there, a whole bunch of other restrictions, but I think for the most part, you want to just select not made for kids. And then you also in the advanced settings, you've got, you can link your YouTube account to your Google AdWords account. So the purpose of this is maybe you want to run a promotional campaign, maybe you want to sell something with YouTube video ads. I think you can also link up your Google Analytics account to that. So basically, you just link your YouTube account to your Google AdWords account, and that other arrow, you have to move this up here, but your subscribe account. So if you want to display the number of people subscribed to your channel, then you want to check that box down the bottom. If you can see that. Just move this up a little bit so you can see it. Subscribe account, check the box, display the number of people subscribed to my account. Some people don't check it. They don't want to see the subscribe account because they're a small channel, but I would say, maybe then it seems like you're hiding your subscribe account. So I definitely would check that. And then the other advanced settings is to disable the interest-based ads. So so down here you got uncheck. I move that up a bit. Advertisements, disable interest-based ads. So if you select this option, personalized ads will not be shown on videos on your channel, such as ads based on viewers' interests or remarketing ads. This may significantly reduce your channel's revenue. So I don't know if you want to do that, but I leave it unchecked, so you do get your channel does get served personalized ads. Then there's another one, the advanced channel settings. So the advanced channel settings is where you got the associated website, and you've also got, if I move this up here, you can see it better maybe. Oops. You can go to youtube.com, advanced settings, and you got the associated website, and also you got channel recommendations. So the associated website, what is that? That is actually where you have a website that you own, and you can link it to your YouTube account. And the only problem with that is that you do have to have 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers and become a member of the YouTube Partner Program. So if you're not a member of the YouTube Partner Program, then you can't associate a website with your account, and then you can't link a card in the cards to that website or link your end screen to that website. But it's very useful. Once you've become a member of the YouTube Partner Program, you can actually link a website that you own. I've got a video on that, but basically you have to put a little bit of code on the server, and I think you can even do Google Pages, something like that. And if you have Patreon, I think you can link that. But it is useful because you can, in your end screen or your cards, you can link to that website. And a lot of people don't know this, but you can link multiple websites to your YouTube account if you remember the YouTube Partner Program. So and you can also link different pages. So instead of like drostvideo.com, I can do drostvideo.com/ get more views. So then that would be directly to that page, get more views. So you can link multiple websites to your YouTube account. And the other one is the channel recommendations. I don't know if you can see that there. Slide's not so easy to see. So here it says, I'll move this one up. channel recommendations. So you want to check that box that says allow my channel to appear on other channel recommendations, because you want to have your channel recommended on other people's channels. So you definitely want to check that box, and then you can get those recommendations. Okay, I'm going to move that back down again. So that's associated website and channel recommendations. Okay, the other one is the, here I mentioned before, the previous slide. So subscriber count. So display the number of people that are subscribed to your YouTube channel. Move that around a bit. You also have status and features. I'll show you how to get to that. I think there's more from the Classic Studio, but I thought I'd throw that in there so you know that that's how you can get there. So status and features, basically it shows you your copyright and community guidelines status. If you got a copyright strike or a guidelines violation, and then also you can enable the features. So enabling monetization, which we'll talk about that later, live streaming, longer videos. Once you got, I think, 100 subscribers, you can do longer videos, over 15-minute videos. You can have custom thumbnails, and you got external annotations, super chat, custom URL. You got to have. I'll talk about that later too. That's you need 100 subscribers for that, and channel memberships, which you need like I think 30,000 subscribers. But I don't even have channel membership, and I've got 50,000 subscribers. So YouTube is pretty slow sometimes. And then you got the branding watermark, and I highly recommend putting this on all the videos across your channel. So this is like this little you can put a logo there, a picture of yourself, or I usually put like a subscribe watermark. So basically you go into your branding, and then you can add that video watermark at the beginning of each video, at the end of the video, during the video, or just you can even customize it and choose where you want to put that. So that'll show up. Once you enable that, then that branding watermark will appear at the bottom right of every video on your channel. So so I highly recommend that. It says you got to put, it's got to be a GIF format, 150 by 150 pixels, and with 1 or 2 colors and a transparent background. So you can make that in something like Canva, which is a free online graphic software. So just do a square image, 150 by 150. You can even probably find those kind of icons elsewhere. Okay, you also got upload defaults. Upload defaults are great because it saves you a ton of time editing your description and your tag. So with your upload defaults, you could put a default title in there, but I don't recommend that. But definitely a description. You could put all your social media sites there. You could put disclaimers in there. You could put links to playlists and other videos. Instead of telling people to instead of telling people to click the link in the card, you can just say go to the description and click the link down there. So sometimes when you tell them to click the link in the card, then they'll leave your video, which affects your watch time, which is not a good thing. So that might be something you want to test. Test me, put the links in your description. And if you've got a website, If you can't, if you don't have an associated website, which I showed you in a previous slide, how to add that to your channel, then just tell them to click the link in the description to check out my free cheat sheet, my free report, free ebook, or the next video, etc. So upload defaults will save you a lot of time because you can just add your description, and also I think I'll move this up here so you can see that visibility. So you can select, this is going to be a default setting that every time you upload a new video, that description is going to be there, and also the visibility. So it's going to be unlisted, private, or public. So usually when I upload a new video, I upload it to unlisted. So if there's a monetization issue or copyright issue or guidelines issue, that will show up while it's not public. So so it's definitely, you want to, when you upload a video, select unlisted or select private. So that'll save you a ton of time. And then another part of upload defaults is your advanced settings. So you got two settings here. You got the standard YouTube license and Creative Commons attribution. So if you accidentally check all your video, your upload defaults as Creative Commons, that means anybody can use your video in their own videos, because a Creative Commons means it's free to the public to use. So make sure that you've got standard YouTube license so that all your work that you upload is copyright protected. Then you select your video language, which is probably English. You can do community contributions. You can have that on or off. If you do it on, it means that people could add subtitles or translate your videos. You've also got comments. Move that up there. So you've got allow all comments, or let's see, I think I've got that option there. So you got allow all comments, hold potentially inappropriate comments for review. So that's pretty handy. Hold all comments for review, disable comments completely. So yeah, so just, and then you got your caption notification, you got categories. So in your advanced settings here, you're going to select type of video, standard YouTube license, Creative Commons. So definitely check standard YouTube license. English, if you're in an English speaking country. Community contributions, your comments. I usually put hold potentially inappropriate comments. And then you want to select your category, how-to category, or business category, or art category, etc. Okay, where am I up to? Okay. Okay, let's guess here. Okay, I went to advanced channel settings, lost my slides here, so let's have a look here. Okay, we're talking about upload defaults, the comments, and so here's the upload defaults monetization. So just a side note, you can only monetize your channel if you meet the requirements of the YouTube Partner Program. So that means you need 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers in the past 12 months before your channel can get reviewed. But once you got your channel reviewed, it's passed the review process, you can monetize your channel, and you can select these upload defaults. So every video you upload, you don't have to set the monetization. So you got your overlay ads, skippable video ads, non-skippable video ads, if the video is longer than 10 minutes, then you can put an ad even in the middle. So that's probably why a lot of people say make your videos 10 minutes long, because YouTube gets more money. You also get more money, but you don't want to just ramble on for 10 minutes because people are not going to stay watching it. Okay, I was just checking the questions here. I'll try to get to those questions a little bit later. I just want to go through the presentation so that I got that out of the way, and I'll get to your questions. But if I see any questions that are just related to what I'm talking about, then I'll probably address that. So saying that, we got one question here from Lisa saying that that's a really good point about adding the cards in your video. I'm working on a video now. I was thinking of adding cards, but affect watch minutes. May rethink that one. Yeah, so so it's definitely, you can look in your YouTube analytics and just check how your cards are doing. But if it takes people off the video, you're going to lose that watch time. But if they keep watching the next video, then of course that's a good thing. They'll watch more and more videos. But another thing you could just something to think about is to just tell people to click the link in the description instead of clicking the link in the card, so that they'll, a lot of people, they'll click the link in the card and then they'll leave your video, so they watch like 1 minute of your video. But if you say click the link in the description, perhaps they'll watch the video all the way through and then click the link in the description. So just something to test. Okay, moving on here. So talk about monetization, and then we go to the fourth major setting, which is the community setting. And here you've got automated filters. So here you can add a moderator. So I added Harley as a moderator. So here it says these users can remove comments which appear held for review, or moderate your live chat messages, which Harley does a great job of. And then you've got approved users. So paste the channel URL of a user to act as a moderator. So did that. And approved users, so you can put that in there. And then you can paste the channel URL of a user to add as an approved user. So you can do that. And let's see. Then you got hidden users. So comments and the hidden user comment and live chat messages from these users, the hidden users, won't show up. So it may take several days to remove the existing comments and live chat messages. So you might want to, somebody's spamming the comments, then you could add them as a hidden user. Okay, and the other one, another automated filter, is the blocked words and blocked links. So you can, if you get some words where people are swearing in the comments, then you can add those words as blocked words. So when somebody adds like a inappropriate words in the comments, it'll be blocked, and that comment will be blocked. And then you can also add links, blocked links. So you can just check the box. If you select this option, new comments with hashtags and URLs will be held for review. So that you'll have to check the review. And live chat messages and URLs will be blocked. This doesn't apply to you, moderators, or approved users. So yeah, so if you get a lot of people putting their link in the comments, because they're trying to promote their website or their product, etc., then you might want to check blocked links, and that will prevent that from happening to your comments. And then you've got also the community comments. So I showed you that previously, but you can hide potentially inappropriate comments for review, so that you'll have to review those. You can hold all comments for review, disable comments, allow all comments. So generally I allow all comments on mine, but messages in your live chat, I got that checked for hold potentially inappropriate chat messages. So when you check these boxes, then this applies to the community posts and new videos, but existing videos will not be affected. So those are the four major categories of the channel settings, but I thought I'd also mention a couple of other ones which are very important, and that's the channel homepage. So in these four major settings, I kind of skipped this one, but it does have something called Customize Channel. So if you go to Channel Basic Info, then Customize Channel, you can also get there from here, from Customize Channel. So this is kind of easier and faster navigation. So put that as option 2. But once you get that, then you go to you can edit your channel banner, so you can edit the links, you can edit the channel icon, channel banner, and then you can also change your channel trailer or add a channel trailer, remove the channel trailer in that setting. And then also you can add sections to your channel homepage. So what you do after you've checked that customize your channel, you scroll all the way down to the bottom, and it has a little box here called add a section. You can hardly see it, but when you click on that, then you can add a playlist to a section. So here's a section containing a playlist, and if you've been making playlists on your channel and you've added a title and description, it'll appear on your channel homepage. So here I've got how to rank YouTube videos 2019-20, and then I've got a description. So that's going to appear on your channel homepage. And once you've done that, then you have an option to decide, what you want to put there. You can have horizontal rows, vertical rows. You can have popular uploads, liked videos, posted videos, upcoming live streams, created playlists. I highly recommend just adding a single playlist. So on this particular one here, like past live streams and how to rank videos, I've just got this is just a playlist of like 5 to 10 videos, and I've got it horizontal, but you can also do vertical and horizontal. So you just select from that drop down box, and then you can select from the layout if you want it horizontal or vertical. The other one, other great setting that you should take a look at is the About page. So you want to add a description that summarizes the content of your channel. You can put in your email address there so people can contact you for your business email address. And then also you can add links to your channel banner. So you can add your lead magnet, you could add social media accounts, etc. So in this case, I can see that. Maybe I'll move that up. In this case, I got a lead magnet there, 21 days to get free traffic. Got my Facebook group. I got a PayPal tip jar, Twitter, and what the heck is that? Probably subscribe. I think that's a subscribe link there. I have to check that one out. So yeah, so you can just add all these ones here. So that's your about page. And then there's another one. Probably a lot of you haven't seen this, but if you go to those 4 major channel settings in the YouTube studio, under channel, it's also got, like I showed you, advanced channel settings. I showed you the status and features. I'm not going to show you delete or hide your channel because that seems obvious. But you've also got manage a YouTube channel. So I wanted to show you that one, which I don't think I've shown before, just to show you what's out there. So this is your channel settings. And under that, you got account settings, notifications, playback performance, privacy, connected accounts, watch on TV, billing, advanced settings. So under account, you've actually got the possibility here of changing your channel name. So I got Drost Video, but if I wanted to change that to like Drost Consulting or something like that, I could just click on edit on Google and I could change it. You've also got your channel status and features. You got add or manage your channel and advanced settings. So adding and managing your channel, that's like, I'll talk about that later. That's like if you want to change your channel from personal account to a branded account. And here you've got notifications. Choose when and how to be notified. So select push and email notifications you'd like to receive. You got desktop notifications. So you can see that there. You can get a better view. Maybe I'll move that. Let's see. So I'll move that up. Got desktop notifications, and you got your preferences, subscriptions, recommended videos, activity on your comments, notifying me about replies to my comments, so you can check all that. And you got mentions as well, activity on other channels. So check that out, that you've got those settings set up correctly there. And then you've also got the email notifications. So send me emails about my YouTube activity and updates. Subscriptions notify me about activity from channels I'm subscribed to. Product updates, channel updates, etc. And then the other one is the advanced settings. And here you got your custom URL. So I mentioned that before. You can actually get a new custom URL. I think you got to have 100 subscribers, and you can change your custom URL. So I got a whole video about that. So if you want to, if you got a long custom URL, you're not happy with it, or want to change it to something more memorable, then if you've got over 100 subscribers, then you can get a custom URL. Then you can move your channel. You can move your channel from personal account to a branded account. As I mentioned before, a personal account doesn't allow you to have other people that can manage your account, so they can't log in, without you giving them your personal login information. You can, with a branded account, you can also use multiple words for your channel name. just keep in mind that when you, or if you do move your channel from a personal account to a branded account, you lose the comments, so you're going to lose that, and I think you lose your custom URL too. So I don't think it's worth moving unless you think that you're going to change your channel name. You want a longer, maybe 3 words to your channel name. You want to add a manager to your channel. So, and that way it's kind of worth it. So I think if you're starting a YouTube channel, I highly recommend just going straight to a branded account, because if you ever change from personal to branded, you're going to lose your comments. So that's one thing, if you're starting from scratch. And so I mentioned that here, moving your channel to a branded account. So you got your advanced settings. So it says move channel to your Google account or different brand account. So you get this is where you can just go in and change that. So just to kind of summarize, this is kind of a quick checklist of the channel settings. So you got your general, your currency unit, US dollars. Then you got your channel, your basic info, your advanced settings, your branding, your upload default. So it saves you a lot of time. Every time you upload a video, you can just set your channel description, your video description, some of your common tags, and then you got your advanced settings and monetization, and then the fourth one, community, which you can set up your automated filters for blocked URLs, blocked words, blocked inappropriate words, etc., and your default comments and messages and live chat. And then definitely you want to customize your channel homepage by adding sections and playlists to your channel homepage, as well as having a beautiful banner, channel trailer, channel icon, and optimizing your about page with a great description about your channel content. And then if you're changing your channel URL, it requires 100 subscribers, but if you get it easy to spell URL, you can do that. And if you're just starting out or going to start a channel, then get a brand account instead of a personal account, or move your personal account to the brand account. So if you've got any questions about that, let me check see what we've got any questions here. I think there were some questions. Okay, so I think I answered Lisa's question. Angels Entertainment said, how much subs do I have to do it? Forgot about that question. Well, if you have to have 100 subscribers to change your YouTube channel URL, and I think you have to have 100 subscribers to have your, if you want to do videos longer than 15 minutes, and also you got to have 100 subscribers to upload custom thumbnails. Captain Bugs Bunny has a question. Let's take a look at that. What is a good channel overall average view duration? Can a person take screenshots of YouTube videos and use it in his blog with a reference to the video? Does it count fair? Number one, what is a good overall average view duration? Well, close, I would say shoot for 50% or higher. I tend to get average view duration around 40%, sometimes 50%. So if you can, I would say your goal should be this year to get 50% or over. average view duration, or another metric is the what's it called? Average percentage viewed, I think it is. So ideally, you want to get try to shoot for that 40%, 50%. If you get 60% or over, then there's a good probability your video is going to get promoted more for free by YouTube. But you definitely want to get shoot for high average view duration, high click-through rate, CTR, and high average percentage viewed. So if you can get all those three metrics, even if you get it above another 1%, that can make a big difference to your channel. Second question, can a person take screenshots of YouTube videos and use it in his blog with a reference to the video? I guess you could. I would not use those screenshots necessarily in your video, but I think on your blog's probably okay. I wouldn't just take a whole video and take screenshots of the whole video and put that in your blog, because that's kind of still copyright music, so copyright protected content. But I think one or two images is probably fine. Just to be sure, I'm not a lawyer, so don't take my absolute word for it, but check with a lawyer about that. But I think it would come under fair use. And then Lisa has another question. If you disable comments that affects interaction on your video, will YouTube then not suggest your video more if it doesn't have interaction? That's a good question. You definitely want to encourage interaction. Likes and comments means that people are interacting with your videos. So I would opt to keep the comments on. If you disable the comments, that definitely will, you won't be able to answer people's questions. And if people have a question, they can't get their comment, their question answered, then, the likelihood is that they may not come back to your next video. So I think the whole point of YouTube is that it's a social media platform. So you want to interact with your people in the comments, answer their questions, ask them a question, and so you can also get a good idea of what people are talking about, what people are thinking, and then you can create future videos based upon the comments and questions that they put in there. Harley says, do you have anyone leave tips via PayPal? I put that in there, but I've had it a few times, Harley, but pretty much I don't get much at all. So unless I tell people to, sometimes people say, well, hey, you gave me a great answer to that question, or you gave me a lot of content, and where can I send you $5 or something like that, then I'll send them to that PayPal link. So unless I direct people there, then it doesn't really happen. And then Lisa has another one here. I added sections to my channel after watching one of your lives one Friday. It made my channel homepage look much more interesting. Yeah, I see so many channels that don't have a channel banner, or they have a channel banner, they didn't add something to about page, or they didn't, it's like a web page. So when people go to your channel homepage, you want them to take a deeper dive into your content, especially if they're interested in quilts. Lisa, I'm sure that they want to check out more of your quilts. So yeah, adding more sections, playlists to the channel homepage just makes sense for them to get more invested and interact with your content. Oh, welcome, Minnesota Prepper. He said, I just got thrown into this live feed. Yeah, so welcome. Hope you're preparing well. Harley says that I was wondering, since I had the tip jar in there when YouTube had that feature and never had a click, didn't know PayPal was different. Yeah, I don't know if doesn't make a huge difference. There's lots of other ways to monetize, or to get money, so you can, from your ads and from affiliate products and from super chat, etc. So there's lots of other ways to do it. But I think that when it comes to channel settings and getting more views, and I just talked about how to get more views through optimizing your channel settings. But other ways to get more views is to, one is to interact in the comments, but also promote your videos. After you've uploaded your video, then you want to promote your video to social media sites. You also want to, if you're in forums or Facebook groups, or if you have your own group, you can answer questions there. So, and one thing I haven't tried yet, I don't know if any of you have tried that, but one thing I'm thinking of is about YouTube stories. So I've noticed that some stories popping up on my phone. I thought, hey, maybe I should try that. So I do a little bit of Instagram and Facebook, but haven't tried YouTube stories. But maybe that'll be a topic for another live stream. I'll kind of investigate that and maybe implement that. But I think the community tab is another way that you can increase interaction on your channel. So I think all these platforms competing with each other, but YouTube is kind of unique because it's a search engine, and once you put your content up there, it's searchable for years to come. So I have videos that people have found that are like 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, and they're still generating traffic and getting views and subscribers. Some of them I kind of cringe because the video was not very high quality, but at least it shows that as you practice more, as you upload more videos, that you get better with your delivery, with your background, with your sound, etc. So I want to, if anybody has any more questions, put them in a chat. I just want to mention, if anybody here is not a member of my Facebook group, then maybe Harley can put that in the chat. I've got some resources here. I'll just show you that too, if you want to check that out. Here's a resources page. You got a YouTube marketing ebook that if you want step-by-step instructions how to grow your channel, doing your channel art, your keyword research, optimizing your videos, optimizing your channel, promoting your channel, then definitely look to get that ebook. And if you're doing any kind of keyword research, I've been using TubeBuddy for several years, and it's definitely a well worthwhile tool to speed up your keyword research and get more accurate keyword research. So if you get a paid upgrade, then use Herman's Buddy for the promo code. And if you're doing thumbnails, then Thumbnail Blast is a great tool also, where you can also do A/B testing, split testing of your thumbnails. And then if you want to do offers like reports, ebooks to collect email addresses, then Designer, that lead magnet, you can create stunning ebooks in just a few minutes. So those are some great resources there. Okay, Captain Bugs Money says, blog or YouTube, which one better and easy, and why for new starters to make money? There are many videos on YouTube saying make $500,000 per week. Are they with blog? Are they telling the truth? I would say if they're saying they're making $500,000 a week, then I would definitely look at some testimonials. I would look for some proof what they're doing, because they may be have been marketing for years, and it's not it's not necessarily a quick rich scheme, but there's definitely a way to make that amount of money per week. Even from YouTube videos, you kind of stack up different income streams, like affiliate products, your own products, merchandise, Amazon Associates program, online store, etc. So that if you stack different income streams, but you might start off with, hey, my goal is to make $100 a day, and then instead of $1,000 per week, but start somewhere and put in the work, and then slowly build up your income stream. But which one is better, YouTube or the blog? I'd say YouTube is easier because the traffic is already there. There's billions of videos, billions of views, and lots of videos are being uploaded every day. So there's a lot of traffic that's on YouTube, and you can use the platform to generate a lot of traffic and also make sales, get leads, whereas a blog is harder to set up. And for a blog, you also have to write lots of content, whereas a video is more powerful, I would say, because you got sound, you can see the person, you got a more personal interaction with your audience rather than just on a blog. But you can also do both. You can start off with YouTube, then add a blog, so you have both. That's what I do. And Harley has a tip here too. I think it depends how much traffic you can drive to the blog, how it's monetized, affiliate links versus your own product. So you can do that with YouTube or your blog, but I'd say start off with YouTube and then add a blog, down the road. Hey, I want to thank everybody for attending today's live stream, and give this live stream a like, and leave a comment if you're watching the replay. If you have any more questions, then put them in the comments. Then if you have any future suggestions for future live streams, then put that in the comments as well. But otherwise, have a great day, great weekend, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.